So I think by now everyone has seen the dreaded black text or white background message that announced that Mysta Rias is graduating from Nijisanji EN. And honestly, it came to a shock and I didn't really believe it at first, but it does make sense. It's not surprising at all. So the official notice reads, "Thank you for your continued support of Nijisanji and Nijisanji EN. We hereby announce that the Nijisanji EN lifer Mysta Rias will graduate from Nijisanji EN on August 27, 2023. As a member of Luxiem, the first male unit from Nijisanji EN, Mysta debuted in December 2021, which is getting close to 2 years ago, but not quite yet, and attracted fans from all over the world with his unique content and creativity. We wish him the best on his next journey, and we cannot thank him enough for all his hard work and achievement as a Nijisanji EN lifer. After August 27, 2023, Mysta Rias will cease all lifer activities. His YouTube channel, Twitter, and other social media accounts will be made private, and the sale of merchandise and voice contents will be stopped gradually. In addition to it, we'll be accepting fan letters for Mysta Rias until September 27, 2023. The Nijisanji EN feature group Luxiem will pursue their activities with Ike Evelyn, Fox Akama, Luca Kaneshiro, and Shu Yamino. We hope for your continued support of Luxiem and Nijisanji EN. Thank you for understanding and cooperation." So that was not what I expected to see on my Sunday afternoon. I opened Twitter and that was the first thing I saw, and I don't know, I couldn't really believe it. Luxiem was the reason that I got into Nijisanji, and Mysta was a big part of that. So it feels weird that he's going to be gone. So I have a lot of respect for the fact that Mysta took to stream to actually talk about him graduating, I think about an hour before the official notice dropped, so he could tell his fans personally and on his own terms before everyone else know. So a few things that he mentioned on stream is that he has felt out for like 7 to 8 months already, and that his decision to graduate came about 5 months ago, but it only been really set into action about 3 months ago. So this was before Nina decided to go and graduate. Something people have pointed out though, which was also 5 months ago, was the cancellation of the AR Live concert thing that Nijisanji EN was gonna do, which a lot of Niji EN livers were really upset about that got cancelled. For those that don't know what AR Live is, it was this 3D live concert type of thing that Nijisanji EN was gonna do, where a lot of these lifers, up until like the 5th wave Noctics, were working really hard on. That got announced late January, and less than 2 weeks later, it already got announced that it was cancelled, delayed. Like, they were really vague about it. And all they really said is that there were unforeseen circumstances and like COVID that prevented them from doing certain things, which seemed a bit odd because COVID was not really a problem anymore at the start of this year. And the fact that concert wasn't going to happen until April, I wonder what happened in that 2 weeks that they already decided like this is not gonna work, because it must have happened in those 2 weeks, because otherwise why announce it in the first place if you already had issues? So yeah, the cancellation of that was 5 months ago, which coincides with Mysta deciding to graduate. But that I'm not trying to say that this was the entire reason that Mysta graduated. Yes, a lot of EN was really upset that it got cancelled because they worked so hard on it. And for the first time ever, really, I saw the Nijisanji EN lifers really express their discontent with the company and how it was handled, and basically calling BS on the reason why it was cancelled. Like, they really made it clear that they didn't really believe in that and that they didn't agree with it, which is interesting because I don't think that happened before. And to be really fair, after the cancellation, EN had not been the same. Like, a lot more mental health issues and like random hiatuses started to pop up here and there. Shu Yamino even had to take an extended break for his mental health because the cancellation of AR Live really took a toll on him. From everyone else, we don't really know because they don't talk about it, which is they're a good given right because they deserve privacy. But the common thing was everyone was upset. Mysta being burned out like 7-8 months ago, and usually the moment you realize you're burned out, you already had been burned out for a while. So there's a high possibility that working on AR Live was something that kept him motivated, kept him going, and then that cancellation. So he worked hard on something, he was already not feeling great, and having that just been taken away, or at least like postponed because it was not officially cancelled, which is still weird, might just be the final straw. Like, we don't know what caused him to burn out. Like, obviously working as a Nijisanji Live or just a VTuber content creator in general is so taxing and is not for everyone. And there might be like other things why he thought like maybe I should graduate, and something that he really looked forward to. Like he said, he really thought that was going to be EN's thing. It was just gonna be their big thing. If I was in a similar position, I probably would have made the same choices. And like, I'm really not trying to say that this is the sole reason he's graduating. Like, we all are aware that there are issues within this company on so many levels. And the only ones we're really aware of are the ones related to big events that get cancelled and lifers speak up about, and lifers graduating and what they decide to tell and what the company decides to tell. So there might be like a million reasons, but it can also be like what Mysta said, that he isn't just burned out, he's just done. He has done what he wanted to do. His entire goal was just to make people happy and people smile and make some friends, which is exactly what he's done. And considering that most people change jobs every 2-3 years, and how jobs like this are exceptionally draining, seeing him gone before his second anniversary, it makes sense. It's in the same way that Nina was also done. She just wanted to go and rest. She had done what she could, and she decided that this was it. And without trying to start many speculations, but with the current trend of things, there's a big chance that there will be more people graduating, especially from the earlier generations that have also been here for like 2-ish years, that have done a lot of work. They also might just be done. These people are not going to be VTubers forever. One day they gotta go and do their own thing again. And whatever they do afterwards, whether they go back to what they did before or start something completely new, I'm positive that if they want to be found, we will find them and we'll be able to see them do their own thing on their own terms in whatever way they're gonna do it. But who knows? Maybe they're just gonna start working as a librarian or whatever. And it doesn't really matter, because in the end of the day, this is their decision and they did it on their terms, which is completely different from the scenarios with Hugo and Zion. Anyway, this is about as much as I can say about this entire thing. What Mysta said himself is that he really wants people to move on and find new Oshis, find new favorites, other people to watch, and eventually let go of him. He said himself he was not going to be Mysta Rias forever. And even though the character Mysta Rias will stay in our hearts forever, it's good to move on. So even though in our hearts Luxiem will always be 5, officially speaking, Luxiem will be 4 from August 27th, which is also the reason he chose to not keep his vaults up like Nina did. Like, he just wants to be done. He's only gonna keep his graduation stream up, and I have hopes that he was gonna release his original song soon as well, that he's gonna keep that one up as well. But yeah, all in all, I think this is a healthy decision for Mysta. Also considering that corporate VTubers, especially in the EN sphere, they're no longer the end-all be-all. With all these big indies, but also smaller agencies that adopt people and let people keep their IP, like Vishojo and other smaller agencies, and whatever agencies might be coming, because it's only a logical step for bigger indies to go and band together to bundle their strength. And that can also be a reason why people would be leaving a company like this to do something that's truly their own and not just a day job. Regardless, I can talk for a long time about this. I've talked to my friends and I am still processing. Like, I'm happy for Mysta, but saying goodbye is always hard. But I'll be fine, and I hope all of you mistakes out there and other people that are just fans of Nijisanji in general, I hope you're okay as well. Keep taking care of yourself, drink some water, make sure to eat, go touch some grass, watch a good show, get your mind out of this, because Mysta is still here for another month. Let's just make that month count for now and the rest of days until the last member of Luxiem is gone, until the last member of EN is gone. Mysta was here and he changed a lot. He was the second biggest member of EN, only behind Fox, and one of the few in the entire Nijisanji company to even reach 1 million subscribers. Thank you, Mysta, for everything you've done, for everything you've changed for Nijisanji EN, for people that watch Nijisanji, and for just VTubers in general, male VTubers in general. Like, your name will continue to make waves. I hope that whatever you find next will treat you well, and you'll be able to recover from this burnout, because you deserve to have a happy life. Anyways, thank you everyone for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next video, which is hopefully something less serious and less tears inducing. Yeah, it's, I don't know. See you guys next time. Bye.